Okay everyone, welcome to this tutorial. So in today's tutorial I'm going to be talking about getting started with ProPresenter. So you're learning the beginner guide to the presentation software called ProPresenter. Alright, if we navigate to the official website for ProPresenter, which is under Innovation website, okay. So as you can see here, um, let's see. So we are in the okay. So this is the official website for ProPresenter. As you can see, it's under Innovation website because they are the one that developed the software. So all ProPresenter features. These are all the features ProPresenter offers. Is a professional software for video production like or live presentation rather. So there are many features that ProPresenter adds, like automation and control. You can add macros, multi-track. You can see network link, API, and so on. And we also have media and slide, where you can arrange your slide the way you want, custom objects, image and video playlist, path, and so on and so forth. So that's another one. We also have another which is multi-screen management, where we have SDI, NDI, alpha screen, mask, and so on and so forth. So we also have stage display, which is going to show your current slide and next slide, layout, a very good layout. We have which also have live screen preview and operator view and stage message and so on and so forth. So those are just the features that ProPresenter offer, which make it a professional software. So as you can see now, I'm in the this is the interface of ProPresenter. So if you launch ProPresenter for the first time, you're opening it for the first time, you might be prompted to install the default data, like which is going to just put some default songs in the playlist here and so on, and default presentation also inside the playlist. Now let's talk about the interface. As you can see here on the interface, we have many buttons here. So as you can see, so we're going to be talking about these buttons one by one. First of all, search button. Okay, if you click on this search button, it's going to open this pop-up which you are going to use to search for any song. I think I have this song called Open Up here, or something like, let's just say, okay, City of God. Let me use City of God. I know you can still this song that time, but let me just click this. If I click this, it's going to like show a preview of the lyrics right here. If I click on open right here, it's going to open the song here. So if I click on any slide here, it's going to display it on the live output here, as you can see here. So okay, the reason why this one is not displaying very well, you can see like a small triangle. If I over the triangle, you're going to see the error message. One or more of the text rows on the slide is too small, causing the content inside the clip to be resized and so on and so forth, something like that. So which means the text inside this slide is too much more than the thing we are using. So as you can see, these are all the lyrics. Though there's something I can do to solve this issue, I can decide to change the theme. So I can come to the theme button here, which is we are still going to come back to later. But let's just take this thing one by step. So as you can see, as I click on any of the slide, it's going to show right here. I can also scroll right here to look for a particular song, but the best way I think you can that's going to make it easy is just using the search button. You can do that by even pressing Ctrl F on your keyboard, which is going to just show this thing. And here also we have some things. Here we have song from your playlist. So it's going to like search the song right here. And another one we have on this one also, which is song select, which means if you have a song select account, you can log in right here to use song select. I think another one, this one is multi-track. As you can see, if you have multi-track account also, you can also log into like get lyrics from those websites or to something like that. You get what I'm saying? So that's that about the search button. Here we also have the text button. If I click on this, I can quickly change the font for this text. If I let's choose here right here, you can see it quickly change the, or instead of editing this whole song, I can just use this to right here to change the thing. But there's one font I prefer using to display, and it's very okay when displaying, which is CMG font. So with that same, it's going to like the font is very okay for displaying. Okay, I think I'll pass the font. Okay, here it is, CMG font. So as you can see, the font is very okay. And here you can change the weight also to bold, something bold, something like bold, italic, as you can see, and so on and so forth here. So also you can increase the size, you can decrease the size. I can fix that issue that we are having on this slide right here. Let's see. Okay, I think we are having the issue. This one also. I can fix all these issues by just freeze, as you can see now. Okay, we have a very perfect slide. Click on, if I click on this, you can see you have a very perfect slide. So this text to you, or what they call it, text button, you can change anything right here, and it's going to like apply to the slide, to the presentation. Here, like you see, you are going to be talking about thing. Here is just what you are going to, like we have in this workshop, also we have seen in this workshop, which is just going to like show a layout where how your text is going to be displayed. So I created some here which we usually use. So this one we use it for comments. This is for Bible. This one is also for Bible, and this one is, as you can see, as I over it's going to like shows others that are inside the theme. So here there are multiple themes right here. So if I click on this, is just like a presentation. This is mainly used when teaching. So as you can see, it's teaching. I get this theme from CMG. You can visit their website, and this one also is for streaming. If you like this one now, you use this one in for streaming. Is the lower third. So if I click on this theme, there are many like other themes inside that particular theme. So I can just select this bold right here. It's going to change this to bold. If I click on this, you can see now it's changed the what do you call it, the layout of the text to something like that. You understand what I'm saying? So if I click on any lyrics, this is going to be okay for live streaming. So if I come back here and I choose another theme, so we have another one, bold cap, bold extended, and so on. We also have this one. So as you can see, this is another one which you can also use in your live stream. So if I click on theme again and come back here, so you have another one here, teaching. Okay, I've talked about worship. So let's say that you want to display on, maybe if you are not using it in live streaming, but you want to use it on the TV screen, you can select any of these fonts. We have medium. As you can see, medium. If I click on this slide, it's going to like show it here. As you can see, the text is small. I can come back to the text here, and change it, and change the width if the fonts are width. So I can come back to theme here and choose something like heavy. So as you can see, the font is heavy now. So that's just about theme. And here if you click on this show button here, this is where we are now. As you can see, it's selected. So this is where we are. If I click on this button right now, so it's going to give me the opportunity to edit this song. So if I click on this, I can quickly change anything here and come back to show here. As you can see, so once you make anything in the edit and come back to show, it's going to like apply to it. But I don't prefer using this edit button. It make everything even slower. So that's the reason why there's this button, Reflow, right here. If I click on Reflow, as you can see right here, as you can see, this also gave me the opportunity to edit. Also, I can click on this slide that is very that has 3 lines. Click on Ctrl plus Enter to move this line into another slide. I can also do the same for here. This one, Ctrl plus Enter also to move this to a new slide. This way let me do the same for this one also. So as you can see, I can quickly come back to show here and click. And there's another thing in that Reflow. When I make any edit here, if I click here, as you can see, I can quickly go to that particular slide. So now let's talk about Bible here. So this is the Bible, what do you call it, Bible pin. If let's use Genesis 1 verse 1. Sorry about that. Genesis 1:1. There's no need for me to put what they call semicolon. I can just press Genesis 1:1, and if I click on it, it's going to show right here. So the reason why it's showing like this is because I selected different for songs and Bible. So since we are using it for streaming, so that's the reason why I select this theme for what they call it, for streaming. We are still going to talk about theme more. We are going to go into theme later. So here I can change the version. So King James version, if I want to use King James version, I can select King James version right here, and going to change this, what do you call it, this Bible verse into King James version. So the software is not really responding because the software that I'm running some software right now. So let's just wait for the, okay, that's just about that. You can select any version right here if you have multiple versions installed on your system. So here is KJV. If I select, it's going to change the Bible to KJV. If I select the message, it's going to change the Bible to the message. So if I click, this is the message version of the current what do you call it, current Bible. So here we are still going to talk about this when we go into theme. These two functions, still going to talk about it. So if I click on this option, so here we are still going to talk about this one also. So to install, let me just like brush on it. If you click on this Bible right here, so you can install Bible. So if you click on free here, these are free Bible you can install, as you can see here. So let's come back to this slide option. So here I can like make some changes to my Bible slide, right? So here you can show verse number, break on new verse, display transition, and verse reference. So I don't really know why I turned this on. I'm just going to remove the what do you call it, the transition, because I don't really like transition like that. So you can click on this more for stage editor. You can click on stage editor. I can edit how my stage slide is going to look. So here is just stage editor. If I click on more here, theme editor, I can use that to edit anything by just selecting theme here. Like I said, we are still going to go more about into theme. Yes, CLI editor, as you can see. Okay, and also props. If you want to edit your props, you want to edit this mask editor. So that's that about that. Now here is pro content. If you have a what do you call it, a premium subscription to ProPresenter, you're going to gain access to pro content. So by just clicking that button, you're going to have access to pro content. Also here on the media button, there's not really something to do here. Now let's just move to these two buttons. As you can see now, one is green, one is red. Let me just come back to show right here. So let's talk about this green one. This green means that this what do you call it, as you can see, as over it, you're going to see show or hide on the screen. So since you can display to multiple screens like audience and stage, so I can turn off the what do you call it, the audience, which is not going to, like, this is not going to, there's nothing that's going to show on the screen. But if you turn on the stage display, it's only the stage display that's going to show. If I turn on the audience also, both of them is going to show. If I turn off this and turn off this, nothing is going to show on both screens. So you are going to talk about screen configuration later. So that's the about that. If I click on this live, you want to live, you can also, there's one feature that I like about this ProPresenter also. You can like live stream on these, what do you call it, on this software. So if I click on live capture setting, so if I click on that capture setting, right, there are some other settings you can do. Just come to this file here, you are going to see it there. So preset, can I can like, okay, so which source did I want to like live stream? As you can see here, custom RTMP, your RTMP server. You can maybe YouTube, you can paste your YouTube URL here, then your stream key, then select your encoder, the one you like. So you can stream at 1080p or 720, you can see. So you can save this particular preset, then click on start stream when you finish setting that up. So that's not about that. And here let's talk about these buttons that are here. Here, if you have like a audio playing, you can click on this to clear audio from the slide. Here is message, to clear message, to clear props, to clear announcement, and here is to clear slide. If I click on this clear slide, it's going to clear the text on this slide. If I click on this clear media, it's going to clear the image. So you can, if you have all these things on, sometimes you might have all these things on, you can click on this clear all button. This is a clear all button. If you click on this clear all button, it's going to clear everything on the screen, which is going to clear to black, just like fit to black, something like that. So I already set the logo. So if I click on clear to logo, it's going to show the logo here. So I can just click on clear all to just clear this. So here we have if you have a audio playing on or video, you can jump back 15 seconds, play button, jump forward 15 seconds, and so on and so forth. So here we have multiple buttons also, where we have audio, where we have this display screen. You can add space screen here. Here we have countdown, we have message, we have props, and we have macros. So I'm still going to talk about this later. So in another video, I don't want to put everything in one video. So that's the reason why. So this is just like I said, it's just like something like introduction on getting started with ProPresenter, learning the interface. So before I stop this video, I'm going to talk about this. This is just your playlist. With this where all your presentation are stored. So if I click on, I can like scroll from one, as you can see here. I can scroll from the top to bottom just to search for any presentation. We have like 45 items here, or I can press Ctrl F or use this search button just to search for any song. So right there. So if I click on this, we have library also and playlist. I can create a new one or create a new library. So that's about that. If I click on this what do you call it, right? So if I want to display, there are multiple buttons there also, which give you more more options on the way you see this screen. If I click on this is what is going to show. As you can see, it's the one that is blue. If I click on text, it's just going to show the text of the slide. If I click on this one right here, it's going to show it in the list form. So that's not about that. I can zoom it in, using this zoom button, and then I can zoom forward also. So that's that about the ProPresenter interface. So in the next video, I'm going to be talking about theme, and we're going to go more in depth into the theme button right here and how to create one for yourself. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video, and drop a comment if you have any question about this particular software. See you in the next video. Thank you.